MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Marcus Walden will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Now the pitch.
Kiermaier.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jose Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, Tampa.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Down the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, and it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Brendan Lau. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, just hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding in, Willie Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lau gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is foul right side. Bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 31, Brian O'Grady.
Coming to the plate now, Brian O'Grady, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Ball one, taken just off the inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Lau ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting it, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball one. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bradley carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Back outside.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Now the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 count. Here it is. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 3-1 to Martinez.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Choi takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. The throw to the plate, and the tag gets him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Meadows, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set. Here it comes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1 pitch on its way.
Look out, 21.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, okay.
Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Standing in, Kevin Plawecki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Ji-Man Choi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused. And
a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Into the box, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 31, Brian O'Grady.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Grady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chop this one left side. Devers gloves it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
it is, D-Roll, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. He's set, and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Two out with the man at first. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Charlie Morton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Popped him up. Choi moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Number 8.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Pitch on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Willy Adames.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand just the 1. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. First pitch of the at-bat. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Diego Castillo is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First offering on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Castillo has registered just under 110 innings on the mound, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
So here's Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pilar's there. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here it comes. 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike three called, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
That's for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 4-1. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Fastball well outside. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Count full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 the count. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Willie Adames. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Red Sox were the division best 104th winner. Marcus Walden records his 14th winning decision of the season. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits.